Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I'm going to entitle this video, Do You See What I See? And what I mean by that is sometimes you see stuff that's just foul. It's like, come on, man. Really? I really think that eBay, and Reverb is guilty of this too, should stop sellers from selling stuff that just don't work. Not working for parts. Because to me personally, I feel that hurts the integrity of your company when you selling garbage, or you're allowing people to come onto your site and sell garbage, whether they being forthcoming with they're selling garbage or not. That's one thing I love about Amazon. They don't play that. It's like, if this is not working, you can't sell it here. Now, if it's used and still working, fine. But if it's not working, take that junk somewhere else. Matter of fact, take that junk to the garbage can, because that's what it is. It's garbage. Because I ran across one, and this is just hilarious. It's like, really? I mean, come on, really, man? There's someone that's selling a Yamaha TG 500 rack mount, and I'm gonna show you the picture. Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you the picture. Then I'm gonna tell you what's up with this, because it's just ridiculous. Okay, you might not be able to see this. Now, this is what it reads, and this is what caught my eye because it's just ridiculous. Condition: used. Because normally when stuff's not working, right up there at the top it says not working for parts. But this says condition: used, and then it says works but need a power cord. Now, when you first hear what I just say, you might thinking, okay, it's probably one of those cords that you plug out, a computer cord, 3-prong thing. It's not a big deal. You can go, matter of fact, you can go on eBay and get one for about $5, or electronics store, whatever, for $5. No, that's not the case. This is the case. I'll take another. Okay. The cord is cut. Now, here's the problem with that, which I'm sure you already know where I'm going with this. This particular unit does not have an interchangeable cord. You see the cord? Let me see. Yeah, I think it's there. You see the cord? It's built in. So you can't replace the cord. So therefore, he says again, works but need a cord. If the cord is not working and you can't get the unit to come on, it's not working. The unit is not working. So I'm like, how did you get that out of this? It's not working. You can't plug it up. You can't play it until you fix it. And again, you see where the cord is cut. So you actually would have to go and get an electrician, somebody that knows this. This ain't something that you could do, on Saturday evening or Saturday afternoon. You ain't got nothing to do. I'm going to replace this cord. No, you're going to have to do some serious repair, because you got to get in there and replace the entire cord. And I asked myself, what scenario would warrant a cord cut? And I give you a good example of how ridiculous this is. You're selling a used car. You got a couple of dents. Yeah, most likely you might have dents. Why? Maybe somebody hit your car. Maybe you hit somebody else's car. Maybe you was coming home in rough or weather or terrain and debris hit your car and dented it. That makes sense. It's a normal occurrence that would cause or warrant something like this. So again, my question is, what scenario would warrant a cord cut? It makes no sense. And you got to question people that don't take care of their gear, because you know how I am. I rant about this because I'm like 100% of the stuff that I get when I sell it is in the same condition that it was as when I bought it, unless there was some type of unfortunate mishap. And as a result of that, I would lower the price, because I'm like, well, it came in this way and something happened to it, so I'm going to lower the price. But this makes no sense. You got to question people who don't take care of their gear, because it says a lot about you when you don't take care of your stuff. It really does. Because again, what would warrant somebody cutting the cord? And then you're going to try to pawn it off on somebody else after the cord got cut. It's still you fix the cord yourself, then sell the unit in working condition. Because again, like I said, this makes no sense. I really wish eBay would stop this and stop allowing people to sell their garbage on their site, because this is garbage. And where does this belong? In the garbage can, because it's garbage. But there's some people that think they can just post anything up on here. I might can get a few dollars off this. This is garbage, dude. Throw this in the garbage. You know, stop being a scavenger and throw this in the garbage. Or again, get it fixed. You know, but again, I just thought I would, you know, show this because it's just ridiculous. It's like eBay, Reverb. Stop allowing people to sell garbage on your site. It hurts the integrity of the website to me that you're allowing people to sell garbage, because this is garbage. You know, this should even be allowed to be posted because it's garbage. You cannot fix this. This is a major repair. And the Yamaha TG500 tone generator is garbage anyway. It's not even worth fixing. Now, if you had a Yamaha motif rack unit and somebody's selling for $100 and you just got to get the cord fixed, yeah, I think I might, you know, invest in this because this is a $600 unit and I'm getting it for $100 or $150, providing that I fix it, you know. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense, but this doesn't. You know, because the starting price is $49. You can get these for about $60 with the cord and it's working. You know, so this just cracks me up when I see this. You know, it's just, come on, man. You know, this is garbage. Throw your garbage in the garbage. You know, another man does not want your garbage because this is garbage. You know, you want to sell your trash to another man. Then I'm going to mention this and sign off because I'm just going to tie this in together. As you guys know, I was trying to find me another drum kit. And I make a long story short, I went through 4 drum kits, had to send all 4 of them back because there was issues with them. The one that I originally had was the Elisa's DM6. I see why it's hard for me to find the particular one that I had because it worked. No one's getting rid of that one. You know, I searched for like a month trying to find the one that I had, but the ones that I found was the newer versions with modifications that didn't need to have modifications, because on the new DM6, which they call the burst kick, the foot kick pedal now is replaced with the hi-hat controller. They both, with a hi-hat controller, doubles as a kick drum pedal. And here's the problem with that, and most drummers know where I'm going with this. I would say 100% of the people that really play drums, because I'm just somebody that just play a little bit in my band sometime, but I'm not a drummer. But I'm sure I can make this statement on behalf of the drummers and me being just a avid drummer, that you make modifications to your kit or setup just like guitar players do. We might get a guitar, we change the strings, we lower the action. It's very rare that we get a guitar. Well, not really guitars, but for drums, it's very rare you get drums where you don't have to make no modification to that kick drum because it has a tension spring. And some drummers like it real loose, some like it kind of stiff, and some like it somewhere in the middle. Same thing with your snare. You position your snare in your groin area somewhere, and it's not going to be just like every other drummer. You know, you make those modifications or those adjustments there. But with the new DM6 surge kit or burst kit, again, they replaced the physical kick drum with the hi-hat, and you can't adjust the tension on that thing, so it's just stiff. Ain't nothing you could do about it. You can't even replace the springs to make it something, a lighter spring. And when that spring goes out, you got to replace the whole unit. You know, it's not interchangeable as far as the springs like it is for the normal kick drum. You know, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna give it up, man. You know, matter of fact, it just might give me acoustic set. You know, I'm like, I might just invest in acoustic set instead of trying to find what I'm looking for, because I can't. I found another guy on eBay that's selling the DM6, and he said this, and this threw up red flags, because he got like 5 of them, 5 kits. Well, these all came from Amazon returns. So why were they returned? That's my question. Why would somebody return all these kits? Because apparently there's something wrong with them. And then I contacted him and said, well, have you tested this? Because if you tested in this work, I'm interested. If you're not, I'm not. And he told me this, well, I can't test it. Why can't you test it? The only thing you got to do, and you ain't got to be a drummer, plug up the brain, connect the harness, and then connect the pads to each cord plug in. And then just take a stick and hit them all. Man, I'm like, okay, they all trigger, and that's it. You ain't got to build up the frame and build the whole kit and then go through it. But you got some people that it's not so much lazy on his part. He's not a drummer. He knows nothing about the product he's selling. He's just selling it. You know, that's another thing I'm running across now, because There was a trade paper for musicians called the Trading Time that was circulated through, well, I know it's in Illinois, I think in Indiana and maybe other states, that musicians sold musical gear to other musicians. The guy that was selling it, if it was a guitar, played guitar. The guy that was selling drums played drums. The guy that selling his keyboard was a keyboard player. But now you have on eBay people that know nothing about the musical equipment that they selling and just trying to sell it. I'm like, at least go find somebody that you might know somebody that knows somebody to come in and test it for you. You know, this guy can't even test the drum kit. I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of taking a gamble and gambling and paying for something. It shows up, it's not working properly, or it's not working, and I got to send it back. So I'm like, you know what? Just scrap that altogether for now. But I'm going to sign off now. But again, I just thought this was just interesting as far as this eBay thing. Guys selling a unit, the cord been cut off. And again, the question is, who cut the cord and why? Selling it and saying that it's working, but it just needs the cord. You know, it's not working, and it needs to be repaired. Until next time, take care and thanks for watching.